Yikes. According to The Hollywood Reporter, Wonder Woman 3 is not moving forward in the DCEU in its current state, and this is after Patty Jenkins turned in a treatment for the film. This means we likely won't see Gal back as Wonder Woman. Damn, y'all hated Wonder Woman 1984 that much? And other things in question are Henry Cavill as Superman for A Man of Steel 2, which we just got him back for Black Adam. What is going on here? Black Adam 2 isn't gonna happen. Shocker, after being a financial tank. And of course, we have Jason Momoa's Aquaman, who's also in a bit of a ditzy, with Jason Momoa possibly becoming Lobo? Y'all think about that for a second. We're going from Aquaman to Lobo? So with all this information, the big question is, what's next for the DCEU? With James Gunn and Peter Safran helming the new DC studios, it sounds like the old DCEU as we know it is headed for termination, and they will start with the new plan for Zaslav. There are no details on this plan yet, y'all, so nothing's official. But there's a meeting happening next week to present the plan, so let's go over what will happen in the future of the DCEU, shall we? Chapter 1. Finishing the DCEU. There is still not one, not two, but 3 DCEU movies completed and set to come out, and that's not even counting Blue Beetle. With these movies still in contention, it seems like the new route is going to release these movies and then close the universe altogether. With the Flash movie seeming like a perfect opportunity for the universe to flashpoint and reset this whole universe, Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom could be the final conclusion of the DCEU and not the Flash. With an interesting report that Jason Momoa could become Lobo, it seems likely that here they will close the book and officially conclude the DCEU, allowing them to create an entirely new universe that mixes in characters already in the universe, but retcons them so actors can still play the characters. I don't foresee them getting rid of Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn. I don't foresee them getting rid of John Cena as Peacemaker. I think we're going to keep some characters, but usher off the rest of them and either reboot, recast, or go with new characters entirely after this point. Leading me to my next chapter, Chapter 2, Reboot or Abandon. The question now becomes, do they reboot a new universe or abandon the cinematic universe idea altogether? With Zaslav stating that he wants a universe similar to the MCU, I'm very doubtful that they'll do what I desire, which is to abandon the universe altogether and go for singular releases that highlights characters. The Batman, the Joker. I mean, these are movies that proved to be not only financially successful, but also critically successful. And while Joker is split down the middle, it was $1 billion with a B at the box office. So these proved to be their bread and butter. Just think about the Batman and how it was made by an auteur who seriously took this property and made it his own. Matt Reeves made the Batman into his own vision with a love of cinematography and a love of this character. He brought a whole new level to the Batman live action on-screen mythos with Robert Pattinson. And with the Joker even, Todd Phillips brought his own energy to this. Even though in the past he did comedy movies, he still brought his own energy to this movie. So why not bring this energy toward more DC films and abandon the whole universe altogether? That could be something that could usher us into DC having success in the box office again, to getting those seats packed again. But my big caveat with that is it needs to be the big 3. It's gotta be Wonder Woman, it's gotta be Superman, it's gotta be Batman, or if not those 3, it needs to be known characters in this universe. Joker, biggest villain in comic books, I would argue. So that's a huge character. Don't give us a cheetah movie, maybe Brainiac, but don't give us some rinky-dink little villain. Don't give us Connor Kent. Give us Superman. Give us Wonder Woman. We got the Batman and it's doing well. It's going to get a sequel, but give us more. This could be a new direction that DC could take that doesn't feel like Marvel, that doesn't look like Marvel, but instead shines and stands on its own. They make their own movies, they do their own thing with these movies, make them focus on characters that we know and love. But again, that's probably not gonna happen. Realistically, David Zaslav wants a MCU. He wants a phase 1, a phase 2, all these phases. He wants an Avengers. He wants this. So they're likely going to start a new universe. But who are they going to start this new universe with? Well, my guess, Blue Beetle. Chapter 3, A New Universe. Blue Beetle will serve as a sort of audience perspective character into this new universe of DC characters. Hopefully, they recast the big 3 and launch those stories after Blue Beetle. But realistically, without anything in production, what will come after Blue Beetle? Lobo? There's still the Peacemaker Season 2 in the works, and also a Green Lantern John Stewart TV series. Maybe Batgirl will be revived? I mean, Batgirl, the movie was finished, so it's possible that they could back up, and that's what they're going to do with that property, but unfortunately, they pulled the plug on that, which is weird because, hey, that could be right after Blue Beetle. That could get us into this Young Justice style takeover here, where there's Blue Beetle, Batgirl, and new characters, Robin. I mean, hey, Nightwing. That would open up so many possibilities for this character, but it's so unfortunate that Batgirl canceled, likely not gonna happen in that direction, so it's so unfortunate. Regardless, it sounds like they want to start a new universe and go in a new direction, with Blue Beetle being the first movie in that universe and ushering in a new set of characters. You know, I'm thinking, Marvel potentially leading up to a Young Avengers. Could they be moving in the direction of a Young Justice? With Blue Beetle being a central character in that universe? Speaking of universes, we also got Titan still going on. We got Superman and Lois still coming back. I want to say Stargirl even, but there's so much cooking over at DC, but they're resetting their universe. It's very clear, with Jason Momoa potentially becoming Lobo, with Wonder Woman 3 not moving forward, with Henry Cavill, Man of Steel 2 in question, up in the air at this point. Sounds to me like they want to present an entirely new plan to David Zaslav. Now, James Gunn did retweet the poster for Blue Beetle, so of course we don't have to worry about that. And like I said, I believe that will usher us into a new universe. But we'll have to wait and see. Regardless, the DCEU as we know it is headed for a reboot, and we'll have to see what DC decides to do with its current movies in the future. What do you think we'll get after Blue Beetle? Do you think they're going to recast the Big Three? Do you think we're going to get a new Big Three? Guys, I'm not entirely sure, so you gotta let me know down in the comments what you think. What do you think about this story? Do you think we need a reset for the DCEU? Do you think we even need a cinematic universe for DC? Let me know down in the comments, and hey, if you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button down below for your boy Leo Rydell, and y'all, we'll see you next time on Geekly Goods.